on lives, imagine what they're saying to him off of live. That's public. Imagine what conversations they're having in their Discord or on their private call. Reason to, because I think he's very influential.
Like, I don't think people realized how many DMs we got. We didn't get any of those. I mean, I haven't received any of those fake text now numbers that they claim they're getting. People have come straight from their TikToks and DM'd us wishing ill and death upon us because of the hate that they are spewing.
Yeah.
And for the ones that got those freaking text now threats, I encourage you to go to your local law enforcement and hand it over so they can trace it back to who is doing it, because it's all coming from the same person apparently. So whoever is behind it, that can be traced and
I just want to say,
be dealt with.
I don't know. I heard one text that Dank got. She was crying on live saying someone told her to go unalive herself. That's a federal offense.
Yeah, it is.
And I know all of this because
you should file a report so they can find out who sent it. Dank should go file a report so they can find out who sent it. Because if anybody's getting those, Trump made that a federal offense.
It is a federal offense. Any kind of cyberbullying, any kind of cyber threats is now a federal offense. So
which is
unfortunately,
why we've had to stay so quiet about this and keep our mouths shut. And we can't put out everything that we...
Well, I think it's good that you guys gave a good explanation tonight. I'm glad that we got up here and talked about it and people understand the context. I understand a lot better now that I've, talked to y'all last night, yesterday, and then, today. And I think people understand a little bit better. And I think they needed to know that this young man's parents are not unalived, because that changes everything. And
it should change everything. And I just want to make it clear for everybody who thinks the text now numbers are me. I'm sorry, I don't use WhatsApp or I don't use any of that stuff. I'm very paranoid that those type of apps record every single data that you use or put into your phone. Mm-hmm. I feel like the government is...
and not only that...
I was getting a phone call. I wholeheartedly believe the government tracks all of your data and information off of those apps. So no, it's not me. If I wanted to say something to somebody, I would use my own phone number or my own account.
Yeah. And
like I do any other time.
And for those that think that we have called someone's doctor's office, guys, I am not that dumb. Please. I am not that dumb.
No shit.
No, it's a lie.
Every doctor's office, let me tell you something. I have an EMR system I work off with the company I own. Every medical agency or company in the United States has an EMR. Every phone call, every email, everything that comes through those lines is recorded and the number is held. If her doctor got a call, they would have had the number and the voice and the call would have been recorded. That's why I always say I have a medical line. Right now, what I'm saying right now is on my Google Voice. I can play it back. This whole thing, because I'm on my. Well, I don't know, because it's not a phone call. Maybe not. But if it was a phone call, I would be able to. So
I can too. Listen. You are not that fucking important to me for me to call your damn doctor. I don't give a fuck. I don't care.
They would have been able to tell her exactly who it was, is my point. They wouldn't have been no secret. They would have said it came from this number. And hold on, I will forward you the voice recording. My point is that all those calls, every doctor's office, anybody who is licensed with the state, and everybody has to be licensed with the state, with ACA or whoever, has to have an EMR. And all of those calls are recorded. Michelle, you've worked in the medical field. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
The number is there and the call is recorded. It is a federal law that you are required to have that. So they would have been able to tell her who it was, and what number.
Also, bitch, I don't know anybody in a 50-mile radius that lives by you.
To
First of
send them
all.
to your house.
Second of all, I ain't gonna have my fucking friend Michelle drive 4 hours to pull up to your fucking house for what? For what? Bitch, please. You are not that important to me. You need to seek help because you aren't right in the head. There's something wrong. Like you got more shit to worry about than fucking trying to blame and frame this shit on me, baby, because it ain't gonna play out for you legally.
We've heard one of these tall tales from her before, so this is not the first time. Nobody went to her house. Nobody called her doctor's office, and if they did get the recording, they will gladly give it to you, or they'll turn it over to the police if you ask them to. So that's
just like she claimed she looked up everybody's IP. She fucking admitted that she was looking for Tony's IP. She fucking said she ran the Mommy for Lives account and it was Courtney Danzing, which I don't even think that's fucking Coco's last name. I think that's
Let's also, I'm going to say this right here, right now. She and I never had a private conversation about that. She didn't give me no information, no IP address, none of that. When she went live and she spoke Coco's name, I bounced. I was not in there because I have nothing to do with that. Her Tony situation, nope, nothing.
She admitted she didn't even look it up. She doesn't have the capabilities to look
but
up.
But now she
talked some big game about this
she didn't do it.
She talked big game about this IP shit. She was blaming Mommy for Lives on Morbid. She blamed it on Morbid's sister. She blamed it on Coco. And Danzing, if I can remember correctly, it's like either ICP or some kind of rock metal band person's last name. So that ain't even her last fucking name, to be honest. So she done blame Mommies for Lives on Coco, Morbid's sister. She done blame the Truth Seeker account on Coco, Lindsay. Like these people, y'all really sit here and let these psychopaths in this community. And then when they apologize to you and cry and have snot running down their nose, you feel bad for them. Girl, please get out of you and me are not the same type of woman, and you are definitely not on my level, nor do you matter enough for me to send any type of person towards you, baby.
No, but I mean,
I think you guys have made it very clear, and I think people are a lot more clear on the situation now, and let it fall how it falls. And honestly, if I were all y'all, I would just, this young man has got himself surrounded by a bunch of women who do not have his best interest at heart, and he's a kid, and they're going to get him in a lot of trouble. And I hope he smartens up and dips out, to be honest with you, and that he brightens up too, because I really didn't think that she was this stupid to get played and manipulated by all these people, but we'll see.
He's always been easily influenced. What sounds good to her sounds amazing.
Yeah, and unfortunately, she's gotten herself into a situation that she can't get out of. I've said it to her herself, Key. Your problem is that you're too busy talking to hear.
Yep. Right. Well, with that being said, I'm going to jump off, ladies. Have a good night. Thanks for letting me come up. And just, don't give it any more life.
No, I'm not. I'm not. I can't. I will not let the devil win. I will not let demons of this earth come and affect my peace any fucking more. Yeah. I'm going to start baking. I'm going to start doing cooking, like meal planning for the week. Yeah. And it's just...
back to you. We've had such a shift this week. I think that we all, like I said, we have all felt it, and this is not where a lot of us want to be anymore. And with that community and involved in this craziness, and we can be the example to move in a different direction. And I think you'll be surprised of how many people follow, because they're tired as well, and they don't want this anymore. So let's be that example and move in a different direction and be a breath of fresh air and do better.
100%. There's a lot of people who's messaged me, hey, I'm sorry, it's getting redundant. No, I don't agree with what you have said or did, but these people won't stop. It's getting to the point where it's too much for me.
Yeah. Me too.
So
Me too. 100%. Well, let's do that. Let's be that example and give them a safe place to land and
Yeah.
move in that direction. So
100%.
thank you
Yeah.
guys for being great, and I love you guys, and I will I'll talk to you later.
Love you.
Love you. Bye.
Bye. All right. Well, yep.
I gotta go do bedtime stories.
Yeah,
But
I have to get off of
we're
here.
at
I got
82.
JoJo.
We're trying to
I got-
get to 100K likes. We're at 82,000. So
I got JoJo done with the shower and bed with her tooth underneath the pillow. I'm about to get Augie in the bath because he has a late night for him. So usually bath times late at night like this, usually he goes right to sleep. So I have his therapy at 10:30 tomorrow until 11:30. So I don't know